When I meet people and they say, let me tell you my story about that song, it still moves me. My manager, Pat, calls me. He's like, hey, Danny Bramson's doing the music supervision for this film called City of Angels. And he'd like you to come and see it and maybe write a song for the film. So I was watching it, and then there's one particular scene where they're like, we want you to write something for this scene. This guy is an angel, he's immortal. He's willing to give up that immortality because he's never felt. And he wants to see what it feels like to be a human. And he falls in love with this woman, but he has to make this leap. I just thought that was a beautiful thing. And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. So, right there, he's immortal, she's human, she doesn't know he's there, and he confesses his love to this woman who can't hear it, and he has to get over to the other side. 'Cause I know that you feel me somehow, when obviously she can't feel him, but she feels something there. There's kind of like an aura or whatever. You know, he's telling her, I'm gonna jump. I'm making the jump, and I'm gonna find you and be with you. You're the closest to heaven that I've ever been. He's an angel. He's been in heaven for eternity, but he sees her, and she's the closest thing to heaven. And he doesn't want to go back. He doesn't want to go back to heaven. He wants to be human. He wants to be with her. Pretty strong emotions. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And when sooner or later it's over, I just don't want to miss you tonight. I'm not going to say he's obsessed with her, but, you know, because that's weird. This is where he's at. She's taken over his existence. And it hurts, you know? I mean, if you're gonna live and you're gonna be a human, it better hurt sometimes, because that's what leads to, you know, life being rich, life being meaningful. So this guy is trying to commit to making that leap, you know, into, and we've all done that. I mean, you know, we've all done that. We've all had to take the risk of, you know, asking someone out on a date and risking the rejection and the pain of that kind of thing. But he did it. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. Where everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I think the hook of the song is, yeah, it's just easily relatable to, I mean, you know, like I got lucky. Like I'm not, you know, I can't underestimate a little bit of luck. I think we all want that, you know? I think we all want that. That's the whole point. It's just like, you know, if you're gonna write about something that everybody can relate to. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies. And when everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. It's sort of about like living this life that's separate and isolated and not genuine. Even when you're immortal and all that other stuff, he still didn't feel complete. And I think it's the flaws in life that makes it beautiful, you know? Like the flaws, it's like, can I find some beauty in these flaws? Because there is, and it's the kind of beauty that isn't done with good lighting and that kind of thing. It's something visceral or humbling in a way, and it could kill you. Nice thought. One of the main reasons that I wanted to do the song for the film I was really, really excited to get it on the soundtrack was because U2 and Peter Gabriel and Alanis Morissette, you know, and amongst others were on this album. I'm like, I just want to get slotted in there so I can be on the same album as these icons. And it's weird because we turned out to be the dark horse and won that race. My favorite part of the song is the slide guitar solo, which I wanted to play. We were lucky enough to work with a guy named Tim Pierce. When I did it, it sounded like a bunch of cats fighting. And when he did it, it was just this gorgeous, lush thing, you know?